What's going on, everybody? Doc Holiday here. Thanks for coming back, tuning in, man. So, real quick, this is a breakdown of the match I shot this past weekend at Spartanburg Practical Shooting Association, SPSA. So, it was a little bit different for me. I got a call, or actually a text message, Friday evening. To the shooters I normally shoot with and squad with, had to cancel. Both of them were feeling under the weather. So most of the other guys are guys I haven't squatted with much. So I was a bit kind of down about that, but it was still a nice day out. Went out and had fun anyways. So I also need to go ahead and apologize for the video, guys. I was only able to record one stage with my phone, and then I actually missed two of the stages totally. This is the first time I tried using that hat cam, that camera I mounted onto the hat. There's still some work I got to do to that. I thought I had it figured out, but the angle's just not quite right on it. You see more of the gun and more of the ground, and not so much of the targets that you're shooting at. So I'll work on that a little bit, get that a little bit better. But it worked out okay. But again, there were two stages that I didn't have any video at all. One of them I forgot to turn the camera on totally, and then the other stage I thought I had hit the record button. My fat fingers hit the other button instead, so it didn't end up recording it. So anyways, guys, so here's the breakdown here. So there's 27 shooters total, 16 in carry optics. This week I wanted to push speed a little bit. I've been noticing the last couple times I've shot that my overall time's been super slow. Just playing with some of the numbers on the what if scorecards. If I shave off some time, seconds, and also improve on the accuracy a little bit, it bumps me up quite a bit. That didn't end up being the case this weekend. I pushed speed a little bit too much, so my accuracy suffered a little bit. So, it is what it is. So I ended up on squad and on squad 2. In squad 2, we had one Grandmaster in carry optics and one Masters in carry optics. Those two guys gave me a lot of helpful tips, pointers, helped me out quite a bit, so I appreciate that, So I finished 16th overall in carry optics and 25th overall. It is what it is. I'm still kind of at the bottom of the pack, but that's why we're here. That's why I decided to do this. So everybody can kind of see the improvement. Again, any comments, anything you guys want to mention, it might help me out. That'd be great. And hey, by the way, before I forget, man, the channel's been getting a lot of views lately. So if you guys just want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, it's gonna be here. Maybe it's here. I don't know. I'll put it someplace. But that'd be great, man. You guys go ahead and like this video. We can kind of grow together here. So, again, pushing the speed a little bit. My accuracy killed me. Had a lot of mics. Well, not a lot of mics. I had 3 mics and 12 Delta. So that didn't help me at all. Again, going back to the what if scorecards, if I went back and did the what if and replaced those mics and deltas with Charlies at least, and it brought me up like 8 spots overall. So that's how important that is. So anyways, so we started out on stage 2, guys, and of course, once you know it, I was the very first shooter of the day. It's just the way it is, man. I was just slow, lethargic. I just couldn't get going. And one of the main things was I really wasn't seeing the dot either. So, I still have a problem with squatting down and squatting back a little too far in my stance. It's just bad. And talking with the guy I trained with last week, he mentioned that, if I fix that, I'll be able to acquire the dot a lot quicker, a lot better. So, it's something I'm going to be working on. It was a little bit better this week than it was in previous weeks, so there are some improvements, but we're still working on getting there. This particular stage, I did have both video from my phone and from my hat cam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you the video from the phone first, and then the hat camera. Again, I was having problems seeing the dot, and you're going to hear it, the frustration in the audio from the hat camera. So, look, the main thing is it was first stage of the day, first shooter. I just got it done, got out of the way. Not real thrilled about it. Could have been better, but it is what it is. So that stage, I finished 16th in carry optics and 25th overall. 2.6293 hit factor, 45.64 seconds. Man, did that kill me. Whew. Ouch. 22 alpha, 10 Charlies, 2 no-shoots. I think 2 of those no-shoots I actually made up. Well, not made up, but those were 2 of the Charlies came from. So, anyways, guys, go ahead and hope you enjoy this video.
Unload choke clear. Are you ready? Stand by.
Damn it.
You finished unload.
Yeah, that was a rough stage. Woo, man. But it was over with. It was done with. On to the next. So from here, we always travel back into stage 6 back here. It's in the woods. It's a very small stage. Most of the stages they set up back here for movement is shuffling from side to side. There's not a lot. I mean, there's not enough room to go from the up range to down range. So it gives you a little different skill that you got to kind of work on and use or get familiar with. So anyways, guys, this is one of the stages I don't have any video footage. I don't know what I was thinking. I got done shooting and I'm like, man, I forgot to turn that camera on. But it is what it is. So I thought I did pretty good. I was kind of surprised when I seen the results. Again, this one I was 16th in carry optics. I was 23rd overall. 5.1961 hit factor, which I thought was pretty decent until I seen the results come out. Took me 19.63 seconds to 19.63 seconds to shoot 17 alpha, 5 Charlie, 2 delta. So it is what it is. From there we went to stage 3. This is the classifier stage. They always have the classifier set up on stage 3. This time we shot 99-41. Works for me, classifier. Man, I'll tell you what, I shot this one really, really good. I was really happy with this. I drew the pistol good. My draw was quick, and then my target transitions were quick. And so what it is, I drew the pistol. I started on the right side of the barricade, and they had an array of 2 targets off to your right, and then there's a paper target way back in the center. There was a steel popper in the center there, just in front of that rear paper target. So I went from right to left, and then brought the pistol back out from behind the wall, did my reload, went to the left side, and then going back across the left side, you had two paper targets on the left, and then one steel popper left back there in the center. For whatever reason, I kind of hesitated on that steel popper. I think I really didn't. I lost track of the dot when I was transitioning, so I lost a little bit of time there. I think the only thing I might have been able to do differently is some of the guys were shooting the same sides, right to left, but some of them were shooting from the right. They'd shoot the far targets first and come back to the near targets, the front targets. That might have helped me a little bit with more room around the wall. But I really thought that, going from right to left, I keep the movement going. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, yeah, one other thing. So before I show you the video, I probably should tell you how he did. Again, did really, really well on this. I ended up with a 54.0189% by the time the scores came out today, Tuesday, today on USPSA. This should actually bump me up into a C class at a 41%. So I finished 8th in carry optics, 10th overall, 5.6272 hit factor, 8.53 seconds, 7 alpha, 4 Charlie, and 1 Delta.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished unloading, so clear. If clear, hammer down, holster.
Yeah, so after that run, man, I was feeling pretty good. And then we go to stage 4, more movement. I'm just not sure when I'll get into the movement thing. A lot of guys are telling me not to worry so much about movement right now. They said, most of the time most guys, when they get to about Class B, Class A shooter, that's when you really start focusing more on movement. A lot of the guys said you can get up there by just shooting targets as fast as you can and then moving after that, and try not to shoot and move at the same time. So I'm not sure how I'm going to start training yet with this. It's something I'm going to be talking about with the guy I train with. So I know he's been really good about, he told me when he started, he just would worry about shooting the targets and moving as fast as he could. So we'll see what he says. So anyways, guys, on to stage 4 here. This is another one I didn't have any video of. And this is the one that I thought I had pushed the record button on the hat camera. I didn't. I hit the other button. So anyways, it was kind of a fun stage. Toward the back of the stage, they had 2 drop turn targets. So I did actually pretty well on this stage, I thought. I felt pretty good. So I didn't have any misses on this stage, even with the drop turners. That's something I've kind of struggled with in the past. So anyways, on this one, I finished 14th in carry optics, 22nd overall, 3.7996 hit factor, 36.32 seconds, 22 alpha, 9 Charlie, 1 Delta. And then on to stage 5. This one was a fun stage, guys. This one we could start anywhere. Most guys were starting on the right. And as you'll see, there's a target or 4 targets on the right, going from uprange to downrange. And so I decided to draw, and kind of like on my classifier, start from the far right and go to left all the way to the back. And then when you get done with those, there's a target like just in front of you. 2 quick shots on that, and then over to the left there's a tuxedo, wall, and then there's 2 more paper targets behind there. After that, we did a reload, and as you're going to the back, there's targets in the back there. So what I did like about this stage is, it gave me a real good chance to work on transition and cadences on the different targets. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but the video is not synced up with the sound on this. So I don't know how to fix it. Anyways, we'll just get through it. But, what I did find interesting is because they weren't synced up, I was able to listen to the sound. And you can actually tell the difference in my cadence on some of the more wide open targets compared to like when I came up to that tuxedo. So I was really, really happy about that. I was kind of surprised that when we started walking the stage that I had two mics. They were kind of in the back targets that I thought I called them as a hit. I didn't, but I didn't hit them, so obviously. But anyways, so ended up 16th in carry optics, 23rd overall, 3.5515 hit factor, 19.71 seconds, 11 alpha, 10 Charlie, 5 Delta, and 2 mics. Again, guys, when I'm doing this, if I'd start cleaning up these deltas and mics, man, I'd really be a lot farther along, and I probably would feel more comfortable saying that I will be a Class C shooter. I certainly don't feel that now, shooting these stages because of this stuff here. So I know we'll get there. I know eventually it'll all work out. So, but anyways, guys, here's the video. I hope you enjoy.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished unloading, so clear. Yeah, clear. Hammer down. Holster.
All right, guys. So stage 1 was the last stage of the day for us. So as we were walking to the stage, one of the guys had pointed out that there's two metal poppers in the middle of the stage, and they're about 20 yards out. He noticed that if you wait and shoot those poppers at the last portion of the stage on the far right, basically in that corner, you're kind of standing there shooting targets anyways. So, and you're not only that, but you're a little bit closer to those poppers as well. So it kind of made sense to do that. I kind of changed my stage plan up and walked it through a few times. It felt good. So that's what I went ahead and did. Quite a few of you guys did it as well. Again, one of my weaknesses is moving and shooting. So I guess, anytime I can look at trying to eliminate that, that's what I'm going to try to do. So, and you're going to see on this stage, I actually had one mic, and it was on one of the center papers, and that was because I was walking and trying to shoot. Again, being new to this, I'm still learning. So anyways, this one I finished 16th in carry optics, 24th overall, 4.4919 hit factor, 22.93 seconds, 16 alpha, 10 Charlie, 3 Delta, 1 mic. Again, guys, if I start cleaning up them deltas and mics, I'm going to start jumping up here in where I finished at. So something I really need to work on. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in and coming back and watching this. So, again, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and subscribe. That's it. Push the button right there. That'd be great. Anyways, man, thanks for tuning in, man. So there's another match coming up this weekend at Belton, South Carolina, Belton Gun Club. I am signed up for it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to withdraw from that. I actually forgot I made plans to help somebody out with their yard. It's kind of one of those other deals I started doing 3 years ago. Kind of a grass nerd, I guess you could say. So I was trying to help them out last summer, and here in South Carolina, man, it's getting about that time where we got to start thinking about what we need to do to the lawns to get them to come in full bloom without any weeds. So anyways, that's what I'll be doing. And I do have South Carolina sectionals coming up in April, I think the end of April. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be working that match and then shooting with the staff. So I'm literally really looking forward to my first major match here. So I also ordered 500 rounds of Federal 150 grain Syntec ammo that came in last week. So that's what I'll be using for that. I've shot that stuff before. It works great. So Currently, I'm running CNC ammo. They're a company here locally in South Carolina. Check them out if you're here in town, or check them out online, ccammo.com. Leslie and those guys there do a great job making ammunition. I've never had a problem with it. So, anyways, guys, hey, thanks for coming back. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and we'll catch you later.